SNES Master.
Well, great. It looks like UPS is late for delivering my Nintendo 64. Great. A Superman game. Well, at least it's from Atari, so at least it won't look like that. Well, I guess we'll try it out. It doesn't really show you anything but Superman drawn. Well, okay, let's open it up and put in the system. Ha! Oh no. Well, here it is. Superman Man of Steel for the Xbox. If those are cutscene graphics, I do not want to see the gameplay. But you know what they did correctly? They put Superman in their Superman game. I guess that's one thing that they did correctly. This has got to be by far the best lip syncing ever, even with today's next-gen graphics. CG graphics. Yeah, this was made by Atari, the same people who made Atari Jaguar.
Some of you believe your system is the most advanced in the universe. Let's review the numbers. Sega Genesis is 16 bits. 3DO is 32 bits. The Atari Jaguar is 64 bits. Which is more advanced? Clifford!
Can you repeat the question?
Jaguar! 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 Jaguar!
Yeah, you could tell that was not a good thing. All it needs is hoops to fly through. Yeah! Great. Bad graphics, awful controls, and horrendous animation. Sounds great. Let's get started. The first thing to say is this game is glitchy. Wow, I'm sure this took an entire 60 minutes to complete on a 1970s Macintosh in somebody's basement. This game has a few glitches. That is, if you spell a few like this. Actually, no, more like this. The gameplay is awful. Enemies are too strong for your powers, and so you have to take them on by fist. I don't know, sounds like a gameplay to me. Well, these are the people who came out with the Atari Jaguar, so you kinda gotta give them slack there. The enemies have huge guns, and you have your fists. What's the point? That's like saying, hey dude, you want a fist fight? I'll just use the AK-47 and a chainsaw. You use your fists. Yep, that looks right. Also, listen to the music. Sounds passable for a Superman game, but keep in mind, this loops through the entire game. There is literally not another soundtrack for this game. I checked. I mean, they looped their soundtrack too, but it sounded freaking awesome. Listen to this. It was good for the time. It was pushing the 16-bit boundaries of the SNES. Just look at this gameplay. Look! What could they possibly be thinking when they were programming this game? Somebody must have noticed that it was this bad while they were programming it. Honestly, I think the gameplay looks acceptable. But it's really when you actually play the game is when you see how bad it is. I actually checked if there were any other stages besides level 1, because that's all I recorded. And there are more stages besides level 1, but they all happen in the same map. Actually, enemies just spawn in the same map, so there's no loading times. This is a crappy game, and honestly, I hate to say it, but the Xbox, which is the console I grew up with, has an awful game library. But as a kid, I thought it was a box full of magic. To me, just the fact that you can control things on the screen without a TV remote was amazing. Yes, the first game I ever played was Super Mario 64, but the first console I owned myself was the Xbox. And for that, I still have my old Xbox right there.